Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into brand building, but probably not in the way you're used to thinking about it. We're going to set aside the marketing buzzwords for a minute and borrow some really powerful ideas from, of all places, physics. We're going to explore the fundamental laws that can make a brand truly last.
So what if? What if branding wasn't just this fuzzy creative art, but something more like a science? It kind of changes everything, right? It suggests that building a brand that endures isn't about chasing the latest trend, but about following these unbreakable universal laws. It's a huge idea, and honestly, it can totally transform how you think about connecting with people.
And this really gets to the heart of it. The brands that truly last, the ones that build trust that just grows and grows over decades, they're built on what you'd call first principles. They operate like these solid, predictable systems that are grounded in how we, as people, actually learn to trust something over time.
And the two biggest principles we're borrowing here are time invariance and causality. Now, I know they sound super academic, maybe a little intimidating, but I promise you they are incredibly practical tools for anyone, trying to build a brand. So let's break them down.
Okay, first up is what I like to call the consistency principle. This is our take on time invariance. And at its core, this whole idea is about building something that is genuinely timeless. So in physics, a time invariant system is just completely predictable. It acts the exact same way no matter when you use it. You put one thing in, you get the same thing out every single time. It's like a machine that just works perfectly again and again.
So what on earth does this mean for a brand? Well, it all comes down to consistency of essence. It means your brand's core promise, its soul, its values, they have to be rock solid. It doesn't matter if it's 1995 or 2035, or if you're on TV or in the metaverse.
I mean, just think of Nike's Just Do It, right? Whether you saw that on a giant billboard in the 90s, or you see it in a YouTube ad today, or maybe on some virtual reality pop-up tomorrow, that core message of empowerment, of just getting up and taking action, it feels exactly the same. That is a time invariant brand. So in practice, a time invariant brand just feels coherent. Its purpose doesn't shift with the marketing fads. Its voice is instantly recognizable, whether it's in a single tweet or a huge, expensive Super Bowl ad. And its values are just as clear in the way its products are designed as they are in a blog post. It's all one thing.
All right, on to our second principle, causality. And I absolutely love this way of framing it, the trust cue. This one is all about how trust is actually earned step by step.
In the world of physics, causality is a basic rule of the universe. The effect can't happen before the cause. Simple, right? The result you get, the output, can only depend on things that have happened in the past or are happening right now. You just can't get a result based on something that hasn't happened yet.
And in branding, this translates to such a simple, powerful rule. You can't skip the cue to trust. There's a line, and you have to wait your turn. You can't just demand loyalty before you've delivered value. You can't ask for the sale before you've built a real relationship. Why? Because you simply haven't earned it yet. So this path to loyalty is causal. It follows a very strict order. First, you have to offer value. Give something away. Think of Netflix offering a free trial back in the day. Then, step 2, you have to deliver on your promise. And Netflix did this by giving us a great, consistent streaming experience. And only then do you get to step 3, you earn loyalty. After proving its value, Netflix earned our monthly subscription fees. Trust was the effect of all that good work. It was never the cause.
Okay, so now let's bring these two huge ideas together. You've got the consistency of time invariance on one side and the earned trust of causality on the other. When you combine them, you get a complete, powerful system for building a brand that actually lasts. Here's how they work together, side by side. Causality means your brand respects the past. It builds a history, a track record of providing real value. Time invariance means your brand is reliable across all of that time, with a message that's always consistent, always clear. The greatest brands do both. They earn your trust, and then they work like crazy to keep it. This all kind of leads us to a simple formula that sums it all up. Just think of your brand's trust level as the output of a function. And what are the inputs? Well, it's all of your actions, your messages, your products, your customer service, all of it delivered consistently over time. Every single input matters. So, okay, what's the big payoff for building your brand this way? What do you actually get out of it? Let's look at the real-world results of taking this kind of systems approach to building trust. The results are really powerful, and they build on each other. So it starts with predictability. Your customers know what they're going to get from you. There are no bad surprises. That predictability then leads to earned attention. You don't have to scream to be heard anymore because people already trust that you provide value. And finally, all that attention creates compounding influence. It's just like compound interest in the bank. Every single good action builds on the last one, making your brand stronger and stronger over time. At the end of the day, clever copy and flashy ad campaigns might get you noticed for a second, but that's not what builds lasting influence. People are really moved by systems they can count on, by consistency, and by proof, delivered over and over and over again. So all of this really leads us to one final and I think crucial question that you should be asking about any brand or any project you're working on. Is your brand built on the shifting sands of fleeting trends, constantly changing to chase whatever is hot right now? Or is it built on a solid foundation of timeless principles, a system that's designed to be consistent, to earn trust, and to last? The answer to that question really determines whether you're building something for today or something for generations.